Good afternoon, Miss On. I'm from Group S Lemon Tea to present about phase 2 of our assignment. The first thing I'm going to talk about is usability. Usability refers to ensure that interactive products are easy to learn, effective to use, and enjoyable from the user perspective in their daily life. We are using the general principle of usability heuristic by Jacob Nelson. The first one is visibility of system status. The map of the small directory shows the users their current location by displaying "you are here" on the screen. This helps user understand how to go to the destination. Users is informed of the current location, then he is able to determine the next direction that he should choose after reading the map. The second one is consistency and standards. There are two types of consistency that can be found in interface of the small directory, which is internal consistency and external consistency. The internal consistency that can be found is the design of the buttons and the header of the display remains the same throughout the home page and page for each flow. While for the external consistency is the keyboard on the small directory as the keyboard of the smartphone. The third one is flexibility and efficiency to use. A novice user want to be able to learn using the small directory system quickly and get to a point of optimum performance as soon as possible. For example, the action of zoom in and zoom out of the map can be done by dragging the screen using 2 fingers by novice user. For the expert user, they want to use their time on perform a task to be fast as short as possible. For example, by quickly double tap the screen indicates the map to zoom in and zoom out. This is a hidden function catered to the experienced user who are familiar to the small directory. This usable system is flexible enough to be efficient for expert user familiar with the system, want to perform the task quickly, and is friendly to novice user as well. The fourth one is recognition rather than recall. The goal of this principle is to minimize the application of user memory. By having the search engine function, user able to type some terms that can be associated to the desired store, and the small directory will show a series of related show. From then, the user is able to rely on recognition while using the search result to pick out the desired stores. The fifth one, mesh between system and the real world. This principle can be found in the interface of the small directory as well. The icon used to present the categories of source use the appearance of real-world element. For example, the icon of stores from the category of food and beverage is a plate and utensils. The sixth is aesthetic and minimalist design. This principle can be found in the interface of the small directory too. There is not decorative elements that serve no purpose of the interface. All the information shown serve the purpose of enabling users to search for desired destination and guide user to the desired destination. Next is the interface issue in relation to contact-free design. There is 3 types of interface that been used by the small directory. The first one is graphical user interface, second one is touch interface, and third one is haptic interface. This small directory requires user to touch the screen in order to operate the small directory. This is not suitable with the current situation, where contact-free design is required to prevent the spreads of coronavirus. The next one is the small directory is at the public space. When redesigning the small directory, it is not rational to apply voice user interface because it will cause the disturbance to other people in the shopping mall, and user might not be able to hear the instruction clearly that given by the mall directory because the surrounding might be noisy. Next, we are going to talk about stressor. Environmental factors is a direct effect to the users in receiving information. The first environmental factor is lighting. The bright light causes reflection of light on the screen of mall directory. Users might have difficulties when looking at the screen because of reflection of light. This will affect the performance of user. The second one is cold stress. The cold wind in the mall will cause the internal body temperature of users getting lower. The cold wind produced by the air conditioner will make users' hand to shake and freeze. Shaking hand will cause the user hard to tap on the screen and will be selecting the wrong icon. Next is psychological factors is an indirect effect appear in users' response and influencing the efficiency of information processing. The first one is cognitive appraisal. The user might feel hard to use the mall directory because he never used it before. Due to his is the first time user and he is not familiar with the operation. When user perceiving the process of using mall directory, it will cause stress to the users. The second one is level of arousal. Due to stress caused by not having confidence in using the mall directory, the user will feel stressed and anxious. The performance of user will be declined if the stress level keeps increasing after passing OLA. The line behind the user waiting to use the mall directory will increase his anxiety level. When the stress level increase, this will affect the performance and cause the user to have difficulty in understanding the map. The third one is performance changes with over arousal. As the level of arousal increase, user face will cognitive tunneling. User might forget that he can take a picture of the map because he is too focused on the difficulty that he faces in reading the map. The human error that found in the mall directory and user is, the first one is the capture sleep. User is typing the name of restaurant Sushi Zamai that he wished to go. As he is typing, it instants to type the word sushi but end up typing Susan, which is the name of his girlfriend that he had been sending text message to. The second one is description similarity slips. Users type the word sushi and the mall directory shows a list of stores related to sushi. The user might press the others button for other sushi restaurant because the button looks similar. The third one is knowledge-based mistake. Users do not know how to read the map shown on the mall directory cause him fail to interpret the map and find himself not able to reach the desired destination. The fourth one is memory lapse slips. User is walking to the desired destination according to the direction given by the mall directory. As the user is walking, he sees a junction and he finds himself forgetting the direction that he's supposed to choose. The fifth one is rule-based mistake. The user types on the name of the restaurant correctly, and the mall directory shows the direction correctly, and the user follows the direction correctly. However, the user does not take into account that the restaurant is closed. The last part is UX design guideline. The UX design guideline that can be found in capture slip is presentation of feedback. Users will feel confused due to poor presentation of feedbacks. The directory did not show error message to inform the user that he is mistyping in the search engine. For the description similarity slip is presentation of cognitive affordance. Users misread and tap on the name of wrong restaurant due to poor presentation of cognitive affordance. Due to user misread and tap on the wrong restaurant, users have to restart the entire process. The third is simplicity that can be found in memory lapse slips. User forget the direction as the direction given is too wide in range and simple. User have to think very hard to remember and estimate the correct step before reaching the desired destination. The fourth one is task tree continuity that can be found in knowledge-based mistake. First-time user will be confused and have trouble reading the map because the directory only shows the image of the restaurant and the level of it. User have to walk around the level shown and found the restaurant. The last one is rule-based mistake. The UX design guideline is presentation of feedbacks. User follow the direction well by received disappointing feedback when he found out the restaurant was still not yet open for business. The direction given by the directory is correct, but the fact that the restaurant is not yet open slipped the mind of the users. That's all from us. Thank you.